Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Adam and this is Exclusive Football back again. And today we're going to be doing a very special video. We're going to be reacting to my Premier League predictions, which I made 9 months ago on the 1st of August 2018. I'll also do a little cameo for Jogi's predictions as well as at the end. He's gone to Saudi at the moment, so hopefully he's having a good time. But yeah, we've been away for quite a while. I've been quite busy with the uni and that, but now I've finished, so I will be making more videos again, and this channel will be back up for next season, and we will be consistent with our uploads. So yeah, we'll be looking at the Premier League table predictions here. There's going to be some pretty bad ones, I would guess. I can't actually remember what I went with in terms of my predictions. I can only remember some of them, but I won't spoil anything. Let's see some of my predictions.
Yes, I'm going to go with Huddersfield. I think they had their fluky start last season. I think second season syndrome will kick in, and I think they're going to go down. What about you?
Wow, well, it's a new day. I'm continuing this video on the next day. And, well, first things first, what is that pubic hair on my face? Oh my god, that is disgusting. And second, the braces are gone. So, yeah, a lot has changed in 9 months. But, yeah, great start to the predictions, Huddersfield. I was spot on about that. Everything I said was right, and that's exactly what happened. So, good start. Then in 19th place I went with Cardiff. Again, pretty accurate here. Cardiff ended up finishing 18th. So again, I tipped them to go down. I said they wouldn't have enough quality, and that's exactly what happened. So again, another great prediction there.
Then 18th. You know what? I'm going to go for a shock one here. I went 18th last season. I went for this team as well, and they they overdid the odds. I'm going to go Burnley. And I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why. I think they've got Europa League football, yeah? They'll probably get...
Again, not a bad prediction. I don't think that's too bad. I tipped Burnley to go down. They ended up finishing 15th. And there was question marks raised over them at the start of the season. And they were definitely looking over their shoulder at relegation. So, again, I don't feel too bad about that. I was right about Europa League affecting them, and that's exactly what happened. So, again, not too bad a prediction. Not great, but not too bad.
Going to 17th, you went for them to go down. I'm going to go Brighton. I think their home record will just keep them up, I think, in my opinion. They had a good home record last year. So I think Brighton will just have enough to stay up this season.
Well, I got this pretty much spot on. Again, with Brighton, I said they'd just stay up, and that's exactly what happened. They hit a awful bad run of form, and then they just about stayed up by the skin of their necks. And yeah, I'm pretty happy with that one.
I'm going to go for a team that I think will struggle this year in 16th. I'm going to go Leicester. They lost Mahrez. Vardy is now 33 years old. He's reliant on pace. So I think that's something that's going to happen. It's going to drop a bit. I'm going to go Leicester for a bit of a shock. Puel had a bit of a poor end to the season last year. I think Leicester in 16th.
Well, that's my first embarrassing prediction. Leicester ended up finishing 7 places higher in 9th place. Yes, I said something about Vardy being 33. I was completely wrong. He's only 32 right now, so I was 2 years off last year. And on top of that, they ended up finishing 9th. I think if they did keep Puel, I would have been more accurate with that prediction. But I thought they were harsh in sacking him, but it's paid off with Brendan Rodgers, and I think they'll kick on next season.
I'm going to go Bournemouth 15th. I think they'll be all right, but I think they'll struggle. They won't do anything special this year.
Yep.
Similar to last year, I think, Bournemouth.
So yeah, I went Bournemouth in 15th, and they ended up finishing 14th. I said they wouldn't do anything special. Yeah, I was pretty right about that. They were a team this season who were really playing in patches. They'd go on a really good run of form, then they'd hit a really bad dip in form. So I was only 1 place off, and yeah, pretty happy with that prediction.
To 14th position. Now I'm going to go, I think you went for them just to survive. I'm going to go Fulham. I think they could be down there. There's a possibility. but I think they play good football, and I think that might take them somewhere this season. Tom Kearney, really rate him.
Yeah.
Well, that was another embarrassing prediction. They ended up finishing 5 places lower. Fulham. I went for them in 14th. They finished in 19th position. I did say there was a possibility they'd be down there, and that's exactly what happened. Yeah, just because a team plays good football doesn't mean they're going to stay up. That was a pretty bad prediction. And I said Tom Kearney would be a decent player for him. He had a crap season. So, there we go. Then we take it straight into 13th, and I said Newcastle United would finish here. And I said solely because of their manager, in spite of the lack of transfer business they'd done last season. And that was exactly what happened. They finished 13th. Rafa Benitez, again, working miracles with Newcastle. We don't know right now whether he'll be there come next season, but it's massive that they keep hold of him. Very happy with that prediction.
Well, I'm going to go Watford. I think they'll probably sack their manager, and then they'll have a bit of a recoup.
Yeah, so the prediction itself for Watford wasn't too bad. I said they'd finish 12th, they ended up finishing 11th. I did say they'd sack their manager. That didn't happen. Their manager has been one of the best managers Watford have had in their history. Got them to an FA Cup final. It's been a fantastic season for them. But yeah, the prediction itself, I'm happy with that. Then in the 11th position, I went with Crystal Palace. They ended up finishing 1 position lower in 12th. Again, I'm pretty happy with this prediction. More or less pretty accurate again.
10th place, I'm going to go with a team you said would struggle. I'm going to go Southampton. I think Mark Hughes. I like Mark Hughes. I know what he did at Rovers. I think he'll do something this year. I'm going to go 10th Southampton.
My third woeful prediction. Southampton ended up finishing 16th, so 6 places lower. And there was just no logic to that prediction, really. I said Mark Hughes would do something this season. He ended up getting sacked. I think he was the first manager sacked as well. So, yeah, pretty embarrassing prediction there.
And find out. But you might as well take us into 9th.
Yeah, I'm going to go with newly promoted Wolves. I think they could finish anywhere between 6th and 19th, as I said before. But I think, look at their signings. I mean, bloody hell.
Again, mate, you've
top signings.
taken the words out of my mouth again, my friend.
Some people are saying top 6. I think that's probably a step too far.
No.
So 9th place, I did go Wolves. I'd say it was pretty accurate again. They ended up finishing 7th, so 2 places higher. Yeah, I said top 6 would be probably too much a big step for them, and that was right. So I'm happy with that prediction. Maybe next season they might be able to kick on and challenge for the top 6. Then in 8th place, I went with West Ham. They ended up finishing 2 places low in 10th. And again, not really too bad a prediction. I didn't tip them to get Europa League. So yeah, pretty standard prediction, higher mid-table. I think it was expected with the transfer business they'd done. So happy with that. So in 7th place, I went with Everton again. Not really too much in that. Again, expected. They had a bit of a poor season generally. Towards the end, they really picked up and they ended up finishing in 8th. So it was only 1 place off. So again, another prediction that I'm pretty happy with.
A lot of people might hate me for this one. I'm going to go Manchester United in 6th place. Back to their old spot. I'll tell you why, yeah? Look at their signings. I mean, tell me one signing that you think proper excites you. I don't. Even Fred, he doesn't.
I've never even heard of these guys before he signed for him.
Yeah, they've lost Carrick. I don't think they'll replace him. Mourinho, the things he's come out with in press conferences, I think they're going to struggle this year.
Best thing Mourinho's done is pull his shorts up.
But I do think their best player this season will be Alexis Sanchez, probably.
You think he'll do well? You think he'll do well?
He's doing all right.
Martial will leave, I think.
Yeah. But I'm going to go 6 United. Mourinho is not showing any positive signs for me right now.
So 6th place Man United, and I was absolutely spot on with this one. I said that Mourinho would flop. That's exactly what happened. I said their signings weren't that good. That's exactly what happened as well. Fred didn't make an impact at all really at United this season. However, I did say that their best player this season would be Alexis Sanchez, and he ended up being their worst player. So it was an even worse season than that 6th spot said. what I said about sixth spot. I thought, yeah, they'd have a bad season, but not as bad as I thought it would be. I said Mourinho would lose it. That's exactly what happened. Solskjaer has come in again. He hit a really good run of form, and then completely dipped towards the end of the season. Just went completely downhill. The wheels of the bus had fallen off, and yeah, pretty accurate prediction. I'm very, very, very happy with this one, as you'd expect.
I'm gonna go with tough one. You know what? You might not like me for this one.
I know who I'm going with.
I'm going Arsenal 5th place.
Arsenal 5th place.
I think they're gonna win the Europa League, and they're gonna finish 5th place. I think they'll end up prioritizing the Europa. I like Emery. I think Emery, he's won 3 Europa titles in a row.
Yep.
So I think
fantastic.
I think they'll win the Europa, get back in the Champions League, but they'll sacrifice their league and finish 5th.
But considering
well, that's an interesting prediction, isn't it? Yeah, Arsenal ended up finishing 5th. I think they did end up sacrificing their league position. You know, there was games towards the end of the season where they were starting Elneny, Lichtstein and Jenkinson. And I think he did prioritise Europa League. And if Arsenal do win the Europa League next week, I will make a reaction video to it, and I'll bring this back up again, this video, this specific clip that I just used. I'm really happy with that prediction, and I think if Arsenal do win the Europa League, it will be my best prediction of the season. So in 4th place, I went with Chelsea. They ended up finishing 1 position high in 3rd. I didn't use the clip because there wasn't really anything stand out about that clip other than me tipping them to get back in the Champions League, and that's what's happened. So again, I'm happy with this prediction because the main thing is about getting the top 4 right, and I've got the top 4 spot on, as well as 5th and 6th. So I'm pretty happy with this prediction, and it was expected of Chelsea, and that was what I'd expected, and that's exactly what happened. In 3rd place, I went with the mighty Tottenham Hotspur. Again, I didn't show the clip. We were just talking about whether Kane would leave or not. Again, it didn't happen, so I did tip Spurs to finish 3rd. They ended up finishing 4th. They almost bottled it. Well, they did bottle it, just no one picked up on it. United and Arsenal couldn't capitalise, and yeah, I'm happy with this prediction again. I tipped Spurs to get back into Champions League for next season. That's exactly what's happened, and they might just win the Champions League. Who knows? I did tell Jogi that they would win it, and you never know if it does happen. He's going to be hiding in a cave, he will.
Yeah, Liverpool, they've addressed the key areas. They've bought in Alisson. They've bought in who is it? Naby Keita. He looked quality the other day. I watched him. But yeah, I think Liverpool will challenge this season. But I think there's one team that's stronger, and that's Man City. They broke the records last year, 100 points. They scored the most goals in a Premier League season.
They're unreal, man. They're unreal. They're just unreal.
Big signings. I know they've only made 1 signing in Mahrez.
They don't need anyone. They don't need anyone.
I know. They addressed it last season. They're gelling as a team. And I do see back-to-back titles for Man City.
Yep, and there's our prediction.
So I think that clip says everything that needs to be said. I'd say I was accurate about everything in that clip, and that's exactly what happened. I want to say it was the hardest Premier League title race to predict. I think a lot of people did go with Liverpool and City as their top 2. It was just about who was going to win the title. I did tip City just to edge it. That's exactly what happened. So yeah, I am very, very, very happy with that prediction. And just generally, looking over the course of the table, I'd say my mid-table was generally alright. Some of the predictions were off. That's always going to happen. Top 6, spot on. I got 2 of the 3 relegated teams. It's been very good predictions this season on my part. So just to conclude, this is my final predictions, and I managed to get 7 teams accurately correct. In amber are the teams which maybe I was just a little bit off, and then red the ones I was completely off, and I'm very happy with these predictions. I'd say I got the top 6 more or less spot on, the bottom 3 more or less spot on. We also both went with Aubameyang for Golden Boot, which also happened. So yeah, good predictions here. And we'll be back next season with more videos, hopefully on a consistent basis. This has been Exclusive Football.